Yo everyone, it's Darman and welcome back to another video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Today's video, it's Tuesday, is kind of non-existent. This is a late upload because I actually wasn't planning on doing a video today. I was going to be celebrating Father's Day and my mom's birthday today, but I just got a call that they're running a little bit late and it gave me a little bit of time to record, so I'm going to record today. And it's going to be a short, different video, one that I haven't done in a long time. It's going to be a discussion video. It's going to be something I want to talk about, and I want to hear your feedback because, you know, Konami does these event surveys, and I want you to also tell me. Bella is upset because my wife is home, and I won't let her into the recording room today because she's already gotten her treat. She doesn't need any more, but she is just staring at the door, and she's pawing at it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a little loud, so I'm going to assume you can. But kind of like Konami is doing this survey, which you should always do. I always want to hear your feedback, and you know, Konami probably wants to hear your feedback. I want to hear your feedback on what I think. So hopefully they do another survey for this. I kind of just want to talk about something I was thinking about at work. Is Mokuba? He is here. I've dueled 2 Mokubas again in 8 hours. I don't see him very often. I still check every once in a while, but I'm maybe missing out on 1 or 2 a day. Not a big deal, but I have issues with how I get his cards, so hopefully be a level 40. You know what? It doesn't matter. Of course, it's level 30 anyway. So he has 5 exclusive SR and URs, and then of course I think he has 5 R cards that are also exclusive to him. We can go over them. I never actually went over what Mokuba dropped, so I guess let's go over them all. He has Dark Flare Dragon. You can special summon this card by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can send 1 dragon type from your hand and 1 monster dragon type from your deck. You know, I see where my brain was going, so I just went with it. Then target 1 card in either graveyard, banish that target. So it kind of works in a banish deck, but I mean, iffy is kind of iffy. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, then target 1 dragon type monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. Combo as well, probably with Vanguard. These are all just really good dragon types. Kid Moto Dragon. I do have a Beacon of the White. I only have 1 of him. And it goes well with Blue Eyes, obviously. And then Advanced Draw, tribute 1 face up, level 8 or higher monster you control. Draw 2 cards. That could really just, I mean, the only thing I could think of is like you take enemy controller and you take like your opponent's Blue Eyes or something, and then you use this. But his other cards he has are Lava Dragon. You contribute this face-up defense position monster, so like, I don't know, put him in defense and hope that your opponent attacks your Mirror Wall or Windstorm or Econ. Basically, it lets you special summon 2 level 3 or lowers from your hand, and 1 from your hand and 1 from your graveyard. So I mean, you gotta run some level 3 dinos, but other than that, or dragons? I meant dragons. He looks like a dinosaur. Don't you lie to me. He looks like a dinosaur. Divine, you have a Vanilla Dragon 1500, Dragon's Rage, and then D-Tribe, which I guess you guys, and Dragon's Beard, Dragon's Bead. You guys can check out what they do. I kind of want to talk about something else, though. My issue with these events, Super Joey, Yugi Moto, Mokuba, I think those are the only spawnable legendary duelists we've had. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's just those 3. It started out as Yugi Moto, and then Super Joey came around, and then Yugi came back, and now Mokuba. It's that even if I had, let's say I had 10 of these Mokubas, all level 40, just for a prime perfect example. Even if I got 10 Mokubas, all level 40, that does not guarantee me a SR or UR. Someone could get all of them in one freaking duel. Some of them, like me, I've dueled him at least 10 times with 8k assessment, but I've only got 1 SR, Beacon of White. Now, I'm going to actually duel him with my Unhappy Girl farming deck that I've been using. I'd say it's like 80% consistency, which means that 20% I'm going to fail right now. But while I talk about what I want to talk about, we can duel and do some stuff. I think there needs to be a change to these 3 events and any event going forward. Feel free to disagree. I was going to say disregard. You could also disregard this, but no, if you have something, if you think what I'm thinking, you know, voice yourself. Hopefully when we get the survey, we can also talk about it. This is an amazing deck. Both of these decks, Bella, are you actually joking me? Both of these decks that Mokuba uses are actually pretty awesome. I might actually just get 1 turned. That might actually happen, but what I wanted to say is, I think there needs to be a change. He's probably got 2 ritual freaking weapons, I guarantee it. I think instead of it being RNG for these decks, or for these legendary duelists, excuse me, I think there needs to be a very, very slight change. Now hear me out. You might think this is probably too good for the players and it reflects bad probably over at Konami, but I think it could work out now. My idea is, let's say I farm for 8,000 points and he gives me some cards. Maybe he still drops SRs, but maybe you never get the UR, even though I'm seeing a lot of people get the UR drop. Let's say that UR is gated behind getting 50,000 assessment point total. So if I can get Mokuba, if I can get 50,000 assessment points over, I don't know, 10 duels. So what is that? I need 5,000 assessment each duel. Excuse me. I'm tripping over my words. I feel like, well, I know Bella's watching and I'm feeling uneasy knowing someone's watching me. And you guys, when you guys watch me, I'm nowhere near my computer and I don't have anything to worry about. But with Bella right here, I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, so what do you guys think? Let's say I wanted 3 of his SR, so that means I need 150,000 assessment points total. I don't know if I'm gonna fight him enough, but if there was a daily limit on him, so what if I was guaranteed to duel Mokuba 10 times a day for the rest of the event? So there's so many things that they could do with this, and I would love to talk to them and see what they thought, or if someone could recommend it in the surveys, I will be also recommending it in the surveys. But just having a guaranteed way to get some of their cards. I could duel him, Mokuba, as many times as I could until the end of the event, and I might not get any more SRs or URs, and that would hurt. That would feel a little like I tried my best, but I'm not getting literally anywhere. I mean, I don't really need to place either of these, but I'm going to just because I can. So what do you guys think? This is kind of like a duel assessment for legendary duelists. It could work with everyone, but I feel like this more applies to people that that they have a time limit. I think what really just should happen is we are allowed to get we can use our assessment points to buy their cards. That way we're guaranteed. I know they come back. That's the thing that people could argue about. I didn't attack Mystic Tomato, but whatever. The thing is, you could definitely argue that because they come back all the time, what's the point? I'm going to get all these cards no matter what. What if they come back 3 times and you're still missing that 3rd Dark Flare Dragon? How are you going to feel about that? Then everyone's already running 3 because they're lucky. Whereas I'm not lucky, as I say that and pull like 5, SR foils. Probably not, but. So that's literally just my train of thought, is there should be some form of guarantee. Only because these guys could come and the entire event, farming or not, you have a chance of just not getting anything from him, and then you've wasted all your time dueling. I mean, it's not a waste of time. I'm playing this game and I'm having fun. I'm going to get rid of Crystal Seer, but I'm so glad that you could place all those cards back into your deck. That's a great thing. It's only taking up a little bit of my time. Now, there's a bunch of kinks that could be worked out from my, idea. And it's not even a good idea. It's just something I was driving home thinking about, like, what if this happened? Like, let's say I duel level 30 Mokuba. What if I'm allowed to duel level 30 Mokuba 5 times and level 40 Mokuba 5 times throughout the entire day? I'm guaranteed to see them. Maybe there's a new slot, like an event area that I can go into, and I can do them 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day, each level 30 and 40. Maybe even levels 10s and 20s, but you get, kind of like with the main events, like Pegasus's Toon World. For doing level 40, we get additional points, kind of like that. They're multipliers, but for this, you get at level 40 you get an even flat rate of 1. At level 30 you get 0.25 off. So instead of 8,000, you would get what, 6,000. 4,000, 2,000, you'd get a quarter of what you made in level 10 if you farmed him for 8,000 points. There's a lot of things that could be done, and I always find myself so creative but no way to execute it. Like, I wish I could tell them. Maybe they think it is a good idea and I've just struck gold. Maybe they're like, why would we ever do that? But it doesn't hurt to try. That's why I kind of want to voice how I feel about assessments and the RNG. Farming is fine. I farm in plenty of games. This guy, I farmed in RuneScape. I farmed in almost every other mobile game I've ever played. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Farming is required. Thanks. I'm glad that Fusion Sage was at the very... Well, I got one more card, but... So, that's just my... Oh, I haven't been, I haven't been doing... I haven't been using Unhappy Girl at all. Okay, well, good to know that I'm smart and I can do things, so... I thought I had polymerization waiting for me. No, we're gonna save that just in case, I flub up at the very end. There's always a chance. There's always a chance I make a mistake. But yeah, that's just, stuff I've been thinking about at work today, and like some cool adjustments to these spawnable legendary duelists. I was, the cap of how many times are you gonna deal 800 damage to me? What a jerk. I can't believe he would do such a thing. The limit on duels, kind of like how I feel about the KC Cup and the World Championships, how I think there should have been a limit to how many duels, Decade, Gun Blazings, Creativity. I'm sorry that I butchered your name. You know who you are. Creativity, I think. Don't quote me. That's probably wrong. But yeah, no, there should be caps. Because you're making it whoever has the most time. Konami, so. Yeah, I'm gonna shots fired. Konami! Beep, 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 pew! You're the ones that I was talking about. It's not like I've been talking about anybody else this entire time, but. So, I got what I wanted to say and my ideas out, so what do you guys think? I feel like there could be adjustments. Whether you guys think those are the right adjustments or not, that's completely up to you, and I'd like to hear your feedback down in the comments. So with that said, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, because if you enjoyed it, they may enjoy it as well. I should probably show you this deck. It only got me 7,000 points, but because I dueled them on level 30, I only got 5,000 some hundred points. It's freaking, do the math, boys. Actually, I will show you. I was gonna send it out. I was gonna end it right when you saw what I got, but this is what I'm using. I only have Fusion Substitute and Fusion Sage just to draw out either one, but I never use Fusion Substitute. I just discard it if I can. It's kind of like Fusion Sage is a draw me card. That's basically us. I'm lazy. There's no other reason to have either of those cards. Mokuba's not back. We're ending off the video. I did my send up. Bye.